It's Tom here from West Country Tech, and we've come back to one of our farms. We're wrapping up today. I'm currently stood in the collecting yard of a dairy farm, and as you can see from my boots, I'm in my wellies and currently stood in cow poo, but that's what it's all about. So this is a dairy farm that's part of the Arla 360 program. So what is an Arla 360 farm? An Arla 360 farm is a farm that is ultimately has an Arla contract, and they go through the Arla 360 program. And part of that, they require cameras, and the cameras are required in the parlour, the calving shed and the hospital. And what we do is we come in and select specific cameras designed for those environments. The parlour camera specifically is a nice wide angle lens turret camera. The camera in the hospital pen, for this specific pen we've also chosen the same camera because it's a slightly smaller pen. The camera doesn't need to move around, it just needs a nice fixed wide angle lens on the entire pen. The calving shed, we've used what we call our Livestock camera. So that's a PTZ camera, stands for pan tilt zoom. That's going to have 100 meters night vision, 25 times zoom, and the ability to move around. 25 times zoom, that's going to give you, the customer, the farmer, the ability to zoom into an ear tag on a cow the other side of the shed. The camera here is going to be set to move on its own. We've actually installed it in a location that can see two sides of the shed. So we're going to set it up so the camera's going to move between different locations. And then the farmer, customer, is ultimately going to have the ability to control that manually and control it on the smartphone as well. And then the camera will actually go back to patrolling. When coming out here on a survey, it was clear that the customer also struggled with internet, and they were then sending an already slow connection, bouncing it around the house with repeaters. There was about 4 different networks, bit of a nightmare. We've installed a fast 4G connection on one of the sheds because that's where we got the fastest connection, the fastest speed. We use an external directional antenna, and then using the wireless links that we use to send the camera feeds back to the house, we're able to send the internet back to the house as well, and then broadcast that fast internet using our smart mesh Wi-Fi system. Like all of our systems, all the cameras will end up in an office, in the house, wherever the customer wants it. In this scenario, we've got it in the farm. I suppose it's their utility room. If they need to, they can come and sit down and look at the cameras in a nice large image, and then look at the playback and look at notifications. But the way they're going to use it day to day is they're going to have it on a tablet in the kitchen and on their smartphones. So to wrap everything up, this is an Arla 360 farm. Cameras are required in the parlour, livestock shed or calving shed and the hospital, all sent back to a recorder with 30 days of recording. Job done. Thank you for watching.